This is one of the most unbelievable stories I've heard in a long time. Hello, my friends, for today's big story on August 9th. Yes, August 9th, 2018. We're talking about NetEase, which is a Chinese game publisher and developer. And they had some not so nice things to say about Nintendo fans, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's start at the beginning. NetEase is involved with Operation Windcloud Island. And there were some accusations that the game blatantly steals from Zelda Breath of the Wild. So, I don't know about that. I certainly see a lot of areas where it seems very heavily influenced by the game. I'm going to play some footage of the game while I continue to talk. It's going to be, I don't know, somewhere over here. You can watch that while the story's going on and see what you think. But the accusations were that they stole from Nintendo and Breath of the Wild. So, whoever was involved with NetEase's social media accounts, one social media account of many, saw these complaints, and they took to a social media site to, you would think, defend or clear their name, but instead they decided to just bash Nintendo fans. They started off by saying that they were making fun of Nintendo fans who don't feel that mobile games are real games. Now, I personally do feel that mobile games are real games. I mean, I find that a silly argument. Whether I'm playing on, let's see if I can do this, whether I'm playing on the 3DS, hey, or the Switch, it's a game. If I'm playing it on my phone, it's a game. You know, I don't think the device matters. They're all video games, but that's the point. So I think that's a good point to make, but it's the way that they went about it that seemed like they were very angry about it. And they started bad-mouthing Nintendo fans. And then after that, they just started saying that all PC games in general are far superior to games on the Switch. And then they started calling Nintendo fans derogatory names and stuff like that. So I don't know who was in charge of whatever social media account this was for NetEase, but I want to stress it was an official account. They just, I guess, were having a real bad day and decided to go off on Nintendo fans. And then for good measure, because why not, they started bashing PS4 fans too, which as far as I can tell weren't even involved in the conversation. So they were just bad-mouthing everybody, and they're like, listen, NetEase's games are great and everybody else's suck. Obviously, words started to spread, and people were taking screenshots of this conversation going on and spreading it throughout other social media sites. And someone at NetEase was like, oh, this shouldn't be going on. Now, I don't know if it was the original person handling the social media account or someone different, but one way or the other, they went in and removed the comments that they originally made that were bad-mouthing Nintendo fans. They then went in and made another post saying that they are Nintendo fans, and they were just joking around, and people were taking it too seriously. So how did they prove that they're Nintendo fans? Well, they showed this image that shows off their Switch and some games that they got, and they were like, listen, we're big fans of the Switch. We play the Switch. We have our Switch. Here's the proof. You can probably guess where this is going now, because as soon as that image was shared, some people found it a little fishy, a little too, like, perfectly placed. So they did a reverse image search and found out that that image did not come from NetEase. It was from another source on the internet. So NetEase removed their original remarks, put up this statement saying they were joking, said that they were really Nintendo fans, took a picture to prove it, except they didn't really take the picture. They stole the picture from somewhere else, which got them in even more trouble. As far as I know, it's been quiet ever since. I guess whoever was handling NetEase's social media account just like gave up, and they're like, let's just let this blow over. But here is the icing on the cake. Not that long ago, it was only maybe a couple months, NetEase's president was talking about how he wanted to work with Nintendo on projects in the future because he saw the success of the Switch. It was like, we should partner up and do some things. Well, that might not happen anymore. I don't know how Nintendo's going to handle it. Maybe they'll be the bigger of the two and say, alright, let's work together. We're not happy with what was said, but, you know, water under the bridge. We understand maybe it was a rogue person on your team at the social media account, but it's certainly not going to help their situation. That's got the whole situation is just so cringy. I can't believe it happened. Ben Golden Triforce and Go Nintendo says, oh man, this is great. This is one of those stories I'm going to forget in about 5 years, remember it, and be amazed all over again. It is crazy just to read the, well, I was going to say roller coaster of events, but it pretty much was just starting at the top and going straight down afterwards. So not exactly a full roller coaster, but yeah, it was one hell of a ride. I don't know. You're running the social media account for a company. You just can't go rogue like that and start voicing your opinions like this. That's crazy. I can't imagine how angry the higher-ups were that this happened. I mean, maybe they don't even know what happened. Like I said, when the original post was removed, one came back that was like, just joking, we are fans, and then they lied about something. So I don't understand. Like, I don't know what happened, but just this whole series of events that it happened is mind-blowing to me. We'll see if maybe they put out another apology after all this nonsense, but like I said, it's been radio silence from them, and I imagine they're just going to try and let it blow over and just pretend like it never happened. Alright, my friends, that's today's big story for August 9th, 2018. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. It's very much appreciated. I'll be back tomorrow for whatever tomorrow's big story is, and I sure hope you'll join me to check it out. So until then, have a lovely day and a lovely evening, and I'll see you in a few short hours. Hey guys, RMC here from Go Nintendo. If you like what you saw in the video, why don't you give us a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe? We'd love to have you. If you want to see what else we're up to, you can check out GoNintendo.com for 24-hour Nintendo news. You can visit us on Facebook at Facebook.com/GoNintendo. You can check us out on Twitter at Twitter.com/GoNintendoTweet. And we're even over on Instagram at Instagram.com/GoNintendo. I put all the links in the description just to make it easier for you guys to follow. Thanks a lot.